Tube and Rumble. This is the next episode of Year 2, the Troy Dynasty. Last game, we beat Jacksonville State. This time, let's see if we can beat UAB again. So, yeah, Vet, I had a couple other people that watched that conference championship game video, and they said, yeah, about the 40-minute mark is when we can tell you just lost all, like, will to play the game.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has
what I said,
shots thrown on and off
no,
the field over the years.
Is that people could tell the exact point that I started like not wanting to play the game anymore. About the 40-minute mark.
From the Americans, the UAB Blazers.
It's like, oh, okay, so you just like all sense, you just like lost all sense as soon as you realize you weren't going to win. It's like, yeah, that's how that works.
Palmer and David Pollock with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kick.
Go. Should get kick Chad up in here.
You should watch me play rink Mecca Break. It's usually about the second lot. I start mauling and it's getting irritated.
Getting moldy.
Oh yeah.
They aren't all the same. We say that,
Should've
but we know differently.
been the last
The blood is
night.
boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse,
I wasn't even like 20 minutes in,
Yeah, Nick, we played in this
and
game.
I was already
Everything just
losing it.
seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be
We're about to be
tested
losing
early
it on this.
in a game like this.
defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Never mind.
That's a
It's like I never
fantastic
lost
play
my
by the
touch.
linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As
What is he
soon
playing?
as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
He's playing
He's got
good.
great speed.
2019.
Gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire.
You know, back when COD was
Got
the
3 on
best.
first down at 2nd and 7.
I mean, if you want to have some fun, I have the original Modern Warfare 3 downloaded. We can go play some survival.
My movements are weird.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because
I don't know if we can
blockers
even get
out front
that.
oftentimes can't pick him up.
Or if it
The
would be
receiver
crossplay.
gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the lone.
No, sir, you are not going to do
In the
that.
backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I'm trying to throw my knife
I
out.
love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick
Throwing
their
the knife.
face in the fan and they
Yes,
aren't scared.
yes.
Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get the backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the Troy Trojans offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came
Let's
into the
run my
season
favorite play.
expecting these types of
My
guys
favorite play is
to
called
be
duo.
the biggest weapons, and
That's everybody
every week
double
those were
teams.
the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team.
Vicious, what's up, bud?
Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Quarterback keeps it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot
Turn
of
dagger.
speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot
Dagger.
of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got a man. It's
Ooh,
Tate.
spin cycle, baby.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of
Oh,
downs.
I'm so glad
Motion from the back.
I finally decided to give the Notre Dame playbook a chance.
Quarterback will keep it. Hard
Go
run.
Goose, run Goose.
And after
Dude, no,
a nice
like
game
all the
that on
designed
first down,
quarterback
the
runs in
defensive
here
coordinator here
are
may be
incredible.
You see that
thinking about
fucking
being
oh my God.
aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you
I mean,
won't
Notre
have that
Dame's
long
a
to
pretty
go.
good team.
Running into the open space.
Get him. Yes.
Brought
Thank you,
down
Goose.
at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on
Go,
that play.
Bird.
Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Finds his big tight end.
Run everybody off. Throw it underneath.
Made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing. in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Hey, big guy, you kind of got to block the defensive lineman first. Then you can get in the second level.
Strong come through. This is a designed run. Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down.
There is a sense of urgency happening right now on defense. Backed up, close to their end zone on that third down. They stop the run. They stuff it. Now setting up fourth.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
It's okay.
Low man wins. Defense that time.
The ball's
on fourth
touching
down
the goal
was
line
expecting
when they
run.
spotted
You
it.
saw at the attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got
Okay,
nothing
ball's
on
touching the
last play. It's
ball's
second
legit
and
touching the
10.
goal line right now.
He'll try it again. Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you
Press
ahead
him.
of the chains.
And the Blazers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back open in the middle.
Dude, that
Gets
was
the
thrown
job
into
done
traffic,
on
and I
third
could
down
not
as he gets it to the 25.
could not find a way to
First
freaking
down.
get rid of it.
And that's why this guy is such
Close
a
that out.
weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line
Give
of
us some more.
scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's looking
No,
deep.
sir.
And that one's in.
No fly zone.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred...
Sack him. Good job.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3...
Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
So I get mossed, and they get a flag.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Back to throw, it's Campbell. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UAB. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game.
come on.
Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look,
Breaks into the open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
and I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And it'll be
catch the
complete.
ball.
This defense is physical in pass deep.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical
Dude,
pass
come on,
defense.
man.
It brings up a 4th
Catch
down.
the ball.
And the Trojans will call on
Take
their
it a little
punt team.
easier on those.
Getting our first look
I
at
went
the
9-0
afternoon
out
at
of
the
the first
punter.
round. They see my
He
name in the
makes the
second
fair
round.
catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18.
that?
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Campbell. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Dude, I might just play 2019 now, just for the good fight. Fuck Black Ops 6.
And the
you know?
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a
Dude,
I mean,
third
there's always DMZ.
You're still trying to get me to play DMZ? How many years? What, dude?
Oh,
Didn't we play it once and it crashed?
see, isn't DMZ just like a 2-player mode too?
Blazers send out the punt unit.
I thought you'd have up to 3.
Right,
3 or
that was
4.
one of those weird 3-player modes.
Because it was like their extraction, but you could also assimilate with other squads and have like a 6-man just running around and owning the map.
So it's basically the Modern Warfare 3 version of it's basically Outbreak Zombies. But with
Yeah,
real
except
people.
no zombies, no
Here's this
people.
offense with
And
the first
dimes.
set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes.
When in doubt, just run
Finally
the football.
getting stop, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. 1st down and still on his feet.
Yeah.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I mean, if you want to play DMZ, I wouldn't mind downloading it again.
I don't even know if I have it installed. I just know that Gold was never the favorite.
You know, I barely played Warzone, alright?
That's true. It was like pulling teeth to get you to play Warzone.
We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Now on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short.
I've played like 2 matches of ranked today, by the way.
1st and goal from the 7.
Like throughout the day, because I was waiting.
Mecha Break. And not Overwatch with their skill tree.
No,
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st
not
and goal.
Overwatch.
That is a
Which I
big
think is
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves.
Because
First down, now 2nd and goal.
I streamed twice last night. I streamed from
Now the play fake.
like 10 or 11 to like 3.
I've run that play 3 times, and every time it ends in a sack.
3rd and goal and tough yardage to come here. To throw, it's Crowder.
I ended up ranking up
The middle, it's Bryant.
General 2,
Will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th
and then
down.
I ended up dropping down to General 3.
To give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job
So I
to
ended up
limit the
getting
damage.
kind of back
Great job
and
by the defense. As soon as he
almost
catches the
General 2.
football, they
So I
get him on
played
the ground.
Twice I got
Big
stopped
Many
at
of
the
those
freaking
big
line.
plays after the catch.
I played 2 games throughout the day, and I finally got back to General 2. It's so difficult to solo field when
Little bit of running room as he
you run
picks
into
up
people
4
like
and
triple
gets it out of
stacking
the
and
line.
stuff.
Halfway there on
Yeah,
1st down, it's 2nd
I
and
just can't
5.
believe that freaking Overwatch is doing the dang World of Warcraft skill
Holds
tree.
and fires it complete to the right.
That,
He's brought
he
down, but
that
he's
made
gonna
them.
make
The
it
skill
even,
trees
make
are
it even more complicated.
Love the decision making by the
they are
quarterback there on the
ridiculous. Those skill
RPO, but
trees.
defense
Some of them
took
like you have to
everything
get to
away
like
deep
level
downfield, so
30
just check it down, get it to your guy
That's
in the right
ridiculous,
flat
man.
to
lane.
unlock some of them. And I was like that. Like no,
Promptly, quarterback keeps
why?
it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a
There's
loss of 2. And the Blazers now with a long way to
7
go
rows
first down.
of like 3
Wants to fire
skills
on
each.
second down. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blazers are at the line
Like,
trying to
that's-
move the
that's
sticks
too
on 3rd and
much.
short.
for that game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Nope, 4th down.
And I don't think he got
I think my
there.
teammate died in real life, dude.
Stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First
I'm
down
doing
this
the same
drive
stuff I
comes
get mad at
from
other people doing.
44. To the ground with the back.
I run the ball down your throat and then I start throwing it.
And a good
I'm just
solid
running the
pickup
damn
before the
football.
defense cuts him down. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go right back to the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say.
And of
everybody in the
course,
stadium
my
here on
center gets
3rd
pushed
down,
3 yards
expecting him
back.
to get the ball again.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
All right, let's see here.
Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain at the 25.
Really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick completion on the out. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass.
Let's go do a woo.
And the Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Crowder. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? He wants it all. And they will score.
Finally.
Touchdown, Trojans. And that receiver was well covered. The quarterback just believed his receiver was better.
It's so hard on the goal line to play inside and play the quick passing game, but also play the fades out wide. Good coverage, but wide receivers used to jumping up, catching the football. DBs, not so much.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the 1st.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back. 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Sack him.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Football's the only sport where you can say the phrase sack him and it's completely okay.
After that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep.
Pin me deep.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. It's Worley. Across the 25, he's got room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got down to the 21. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air. It's Crowder. Fires into the end zone.
We cannot pick
Incomplete. He was
freaking
trying to
pass.
find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the
Oh my
quarterback, and they're
gosh.
flying to the football.
We
You
get the
saw
damn
that
nose
there on
block.
the incompletion.
A designed run for the quarterback. Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would
Get in there, little guy.
loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Troy.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line.
Yeet.
Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead. There was just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
And he added the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. Complete downfield.
Nope.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on
So,
full display
what's
in
good,
that
man?
1st half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Whoa.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Makes the catch. It's Bryant. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll move the wide receiver. On the move.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think it will always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Handoff from the gun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
You know, I used to hate the new set. I just don't like it.
Good run and a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll knock it down for a loss of a couple.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Looking man, it's Crowder. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This offense has had the ball forever. 14th play of the drive. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Troy! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Boom.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll leave it with him. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
Sack.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the... Now a lot of work to do to move The chains keep
Army
this drive
beat
alive
Kentucky.
after that
That's funny.
earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 15. Not enough
Give
for
me
the
the ball
first
back.
down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Blazers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this
There's
running
the
back.
cutback. Yes, sir.
Good up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Yeah, this is a tight end wide open now.
First down, still on his feet. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Trojans.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering
Give me
it
that
up,
ball,
and now
baby.
let's get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's 11. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
After getting that fumble, if you're on offense here, you've got to be thinking touchdown, right? So after that run play, this is a big 3rd down opportunity.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
That's 28 points in the 3rd quarter.
And it'll be a touchback.
21
The ball will
points.
come out to the
So I was up
25-yard
14-7
line.
at halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass, it's Campbell.
Back again.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to
Get to him again. Yes, sir.
Downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing
Give
the
me
heat
my ball
down
back.
he goes again. And the Blazers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's okay. A shallow cross.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. And back to the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd.
Nope, but that was
And you
beautiful.
want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. Walker to throw. Finds a tight end. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. So nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes.
It's what we did.
Touchdown, Troy.
Yeah. Yeah, let's end the rest of this game. Let's end, yeah.
It's really easy to
that's
get
fun.
caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365.
All right, that's a good win. Let's go on to the next week. Hot girl bummer. Hey. We're at State next week. Doo-doo, bang, bang.